Hey there, superstars. It is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer, and coach from Live, Love, Give. And today I'm bringing you a message which I think is really, really valuable for all of you guys out there who might be a little like me and maybe at times you suffer from anxiety. And that's really what I want to dive into with you guys today. And I want to give you a new perception. I want to give you an empowering perspective on what anxiety is. That my hope is when you have this new perspective, it's going to propel you forward. Next time you feel anxious, you're going to do something different than your past self might have done. And it's going to be super empowering. It's something that I have personally worked with. Anxiety has been a state of being that I have struggled with in the past, and occasionally it comes back up. But with a different perspective, a more empowered perspective, I'm able to navigate it and break free from it and actually not let it, throw me off my path, but actually propel me towards a higher level on my path. So that's what I want to dive into with each and every one of you guys. Give me a shout out in the comments. Let me know if anxiety is something that you have struggled with in your life, and let's get into it. So ultimately, a really empowering way of looking at the times when we get anxious is to think about our anxiety as being our potential. It's a reflection of our potential. And I'm going to unpack what the hell I mean by that, obviously. But, when we are anxious about something, if you might be able to think about a time when you've felt that anxiety, maybe it's been recently, and you feel really anxious, and whatever that, what it makes you do, it kind of makes you want to contract, and you get really stressed out, and maybe you're breathing really fast and shallow, and you're just kind of you're caught in this fear or this anxiety. And what happens is we get thrown off our path. We stop doing what we're supposed to be doing. We stop doing the things that we think we should have been doing that kind of brought on this anxiety. We start to doubt ourselves and our ability to accomplish this thing. And we let it take over. But what I want you to think about is when you feel anxious about something, it's really representative of what's possible for you. When you're anxious about something, you can do it, okay? So, and I'm talking about, when there's something, maybe you set yourself a goal and you're like, I'm anxious about this, or you're trying to work towards something, you get anxious and then you go try and distract yourself because you feel so caught up in this anxiety. And if you think about it this way, if somebody told you to, a lot of people are anxious when they're go and do some public speaking, get out in front of some people and just talk, right? That's oh my God, I get so anxious, right? But if you told somebody to, go and, say just your average person like you and me, I don't know if you're average, I'm just going to say I'm average here. And, and somebody said to me, oh yeah, I dare you to go and win a gold medal at lacrosse or something. I don't know, right? I don't even know if do they have gold medals for lacrosse? I don't know. But anyway, I'm hopeless at lacrosse. And I would have zero amount of anxiety in that moment. All I would have is probably a good laugh, right? Because there is no possibility that I am ever going to win a gold medal at lacrosse, right? And so because there's no potential there for me, it doesn't affect me at all, like somebody daring me to do that, because it's just not going to happen. It's just becomes humorous. Can I speak properly today? But if somebody, gets you to do something that you have potential to do, that's why it's great having a coach, right? A coach to shine light on your potential and test you, challenge you to go to your next level. And you get anxious, right? But you get anxious because it's possible for you. Somebody is highlighting the possibility of you reaching a new level of your potential, and you know innately that you could do that. You can do it, right? So you get anxious about it. And instead of, feeling and labeling that feeling, that state of being as being anxious or being anxiety, it's the same physiological response as excitement in our bodies. It's just the different label that we've put on it, and if we start thinking about those times when we get anxious as representative of our potential, we can start to get excited because we can see what we innately know is possible for us if we just get out of our own way. All right, so me talking into this, I hope, is of value to you guys, and definitely thinking about anxiety. It's not, if you're somebody who is like me, who's struggled with, that constant cycle of anxiety, you need to get out of the mindset that it's a feeling. And really what it is, it's a thought process. So yes, like when you've got to think about it this way. Different thoughts we believe or we don't believe create a particular emotion and feeling within us that allows us to take action or stops us from taking action. So if we can stop anxiety in its tracks by the thought process, when we can trace it back and not think that anxiety is this like feeling that just comes over us, but actually think my anxiety and the feeling that it generates started way back somewhere else. It started back in my mind in a thought that I had and I chose to believe that created this feeling within me. And when we can think about anxiety that way as well as a thought process, then ultimately we have more control over what we want to make that mean, right? So if a challenge comes our way, we're scared, we're doubting, it's only because, it's ultimately that it's representative of our potential, not what we're currently doing right here, right now that's comfortable. It's representing what's possible for us outside of our current set of reality. And if we can look at it that way and we can transform it to excitement, because if it wasn't possible for you, you wouldn't be generating that feeling and that thought process, right? You'd just laugh it off, like me winning a gold medal at lacrosse, right? So think about it that way next time you're struggling with any sort of anxious feelings. And I really hope that today's message is serving you. And I want to make this super, super clear because all of you guys who are currently part of the Limitless Potential Academy monthly masterclasses, please, if you haven't already, watch that masterclass. If you couldn't join live, we had some brilliant interaction during the live. So I hope you guys can make it next time if you couldn't make it live. But I've made a very special offer that is only for people who are a part of the masterclasses. And I've never done this before. And it's a special bonus because I love you guys and I want you to reach your potential and I want you to be able to access the framework, using the lens of personality psychology to maximize your personal development. And that's why I'm making this offer for you guys. It's on the back end of the masterclass. Super special. It's only going to be available for this week, so I'm pushing it out there and my calendar is already getting jam-packed. I'm not sure I might have to open up some more spots for you guys because I'm pretty sure all the days bar maybe one are taken. So I want you guys to dive into that. And if you are currently not part of the monthly masterclasses and you would like access to what I believe is the framework that will maximize your personal development, get you reaching your highest potential, it is better than any framework I've ever come across in my entire over 6 years of studying in personal development. I go and I spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on personal development every single year, going to the best leaders around the world, soaking up everything that they have to offer, and then, taking what's most valuable and I systemize it and I simplify it and I test it out with different people that I get the pleasure of working with, and then I make these masterclasses to help you fast track your success at the minimum amount possible. It's literally $19 a month and you get the best tools possible. In your membership site, you have a library filled with them. You can work through them. I make them totally actionable and applicable to your life. And for those of you who even want to go an extra load deeper, I also offer group coaching at like bare minimum price. Like it's totally crazy, but I want to give this value to you guys, and I love what I do and I do what I love, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you guys who give me that opportunity to do so. So enough about all that. I want to check in with you guys. Let me know, where in the world are you tuning in from? What have you been up to? Give me a shout out, say hi, and let me know your experience or your words of wisdom with anxiety. Love to hear from you and have you share your wisdom with our beautiful community. So who have I got? I've got Jessica and Ty and Neil and Stathis and Michael and Judy and Vanessa. Awesome. And Alonia. Hello to you, Neil. And hello, Vanessa. Great to see you. Yes, soaking it up the sunshine here in Melbourne. And Daryl is from Canada. Love having you here, my friend. And Stathis, I hope I'm saying your name right. Hello to you. And Savula and Zach. And Stathis, you're from Greece. Oh, I'm not sure if you know, but I was just in Greece back in November. And it was absolutely beautiful around Mykonos and Crete. Oh my gosh, loved it. So much such a beautiful part of the world. Thanks for being here. And Vanessa, yes, anxiety in the past. I still get it now and then too, but I try to turn it into excitement. Boom, I love that mindset, Vanessa. And thinking about, anxiety is, projecting into our future and, we're projecting fear into our future. We think we're going to experience some sort of bad feeling or have some sort of bad experience in our future, right? So thinking about it that way, instead of it being a bad experience, think about it as representative to your potential and get excited. So I love that, Vanessa. And Dell's here as well, and Ram, hello to you, and Gregory, and Jalma, and Prashant, hello to you, and Patrick, and Heidi, and Gary, and Miron, and Filippo, and Tammy, and Abhishek, and Vanessa, love this message, thanks so much. You are so welcome. I'm grateful to hear that, Vanessa. And Loki, I love that you're talking about this. This is such a foundational concept for building happiness. I love the idea of do it now. Yes, boom, absolutely. When we have that thought to send that email or do that bit of cleaning or make that phone call, just do it now, not later. Yes, absolutely. Anxiety is us asking ourselves to take action, whereas accomplishment is the fuel of success, whether it's a lifelong goal or just getting through the day. I love that, Loki. And watching the latest masterclass video now. Yay, such brilliant stuff. I'll keep you posted on my progress. You are the real deal, Vanessa. Oh, Loki, you're touching my heart, and I'm so grateful for you. You did. I hope you've got my email. I gave you some feedback based on your amazing work from the very first masterclass on human needs. You are absolutely such a superstar, and make my day with all of the amazing work and dedication that you have to become your best self. So thank you so much for that opportunity, and I love that you're already into this month's monthly masterclass that I delivered on Saturday, Australian time. So yes, can't wait to hear from you, Loki. And Alex is here, and Randy, and Neil. Good talking to you at the Pineapple Hotel in Brisbane. Absolutely, Neil. It was such a pleasure getting to dive into everything going on in your world, and I loved your feedback around Pip McKay's second part of the course. Oh my gosh, so cool. So always great to see you, Neil. Thanks for checking in too. And Randy, glad to see you on here again on my time zone in Wyoming. I love that, Randy. Well, it's so good to see you as well. I have been off for a few days. I have been working tirelessly around I was just like, is that right? I think it's right. Around the last masterclass, and I had to have a couple of days off for myself, and I've been going to magic shows, and I've been going to all sorts of theatre performances and all sorts of stuff. So it's been a crazy week, but yeah, I'll get on to more of these videos for you guys. I so appreciate each and every one of you guys. And Todd, have you read The Emotion Code by Dr. Bradley Nelson, and how it heals the root causes of anxiety? I haven't, Todd, but I'm always super grateful for you guys giving me any sort of recommendations around books or courses or events or just extraordinary human beings who I can learn off, because I'm addicted to my personal development and learning. So Todd, I will definitely check that one out. Thanks for the heads up. That'd be super interesting. And you are from Cincinnati. Oh my gosh, Ohio. I love it. That's so cool. I might be getting this wrong, but is that, like, if you guys know Calamity Jane, it's one of my all-time favorite movies back from the 1950s. I actually just went and saw the theatre performance of it here in Melbourne last week. And am I right in saying that was based in Cincinnati? I don't know. Let me know, any of you guys who might know a 1950s movie by Calamity Jane. But that's so cool. Todd, I love having you here. Hope today's message has been valuable for you. So that is it from me today, guys. I really hope that you're going to join the monthly masterclasses. Give me a try out. I promise you will not be disappointed. I jam-pack maximum value into all of those trainings each and every month. And if you sign up, you get instant access to all 7 current masterclasses that are there. They've got actionable worksheets and assignments that you guys can dive into and not just learn, but actually make use of and actually see results from. It's called the Limitless Potential Academy for a reason, all about helping you to get to your potential in life and in love, in relationships, in your health, in your body, in your finances, all sorts of stuff. It's got so much. I just can't do anymore. So I hope that you will give me a go. Link is up above for any of you guys who aren't currently part of the masterclasses. And if you are, please make sure that you are watching the masterclass, because that bonus that I'm giving away in the at the end of that masterclass, it's only going to be available for the for this week. All right, so I can't do that forever. So so make sure that you are not missing out on that. And thank you very much for your kind compliments there, Jack and Julie. Good to see you, and so much love for each and every one of you guys. So as always, I'm sending you guys all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I really do hope that it's beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary, that you're doing something super empowering, and that today's message has definitely served you. And I cannot wait to hear your feedback on this month's monthly masterclass. It is a ripper, if I do say so myself. All right, sending you guys all of my love, and I'll see you all tomorrow.